Hi everyone. So this is the final selfie video. I just wanted to say that, I started off pretty rocky. I ended up using a movie maker app. Sorry, my dog is scratching himself right now, so if you hear anything weird, it's just a pug being strange. But I started out using a movie maker app that I found online, and it was really not user friendly. It was it took me a while to figure out how to put the text on. I realized that uploading videos, you had to do the text after you uploaded everything, and set it into its little, categories. It wasn't actually until I ended up making my final project video with my two teammates that the one woman, Kathy, introduced me to one of the alternate apps, which was actually just online. And huge difference. It made me feel a lot more okay, just so you guys get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. Yep, that's say hi, Biggs. So that's what's making the snorting noises. I swear it's not coming from my person. But there's definitely been some growth. I think I stated in the beginning that my sister makes movies all the time. And so I wanted to take this because I was like, oh, I want to learn what she does, and she goes to school in Arizona. So, I was able to kind of send her my stuff and say, hey, what do you think, and she's like, oh, that's great. But it was a huge learning curve. I didn't realize how hard it was. She makes it look really easy, and here I am fiddling with things. At one point, I had to take the pictures, and I had to use an app on my phone and put the text on them and then upload them because I couldn't figure out how to do it in the Movie Maker app. And then I realized, of course, naturally, once I uploaded it, that you add the text in after. So I was really nervous. I didn't end up making my first video submission, the first video that we did after our selfie, until actually after being introduced by Kathy to the totally what is it, Adobe, the Adobe app that she showed me. And I had all these pictures that I had taken to of my sister's tortoise. It's our family tortoise that we have in this huge, this aquarium type thing, terrarium. That's it. And when she showed it to me, I was like, wow, I can make videos so easy, this is wonderful. So I took all the photos and videos that I had shot earlier in the summer, and I had dragged my sister out, and I was like, dude, you need to watch the cats while I, take all these videos of, Tommy. So, it was just kind of fun to finally be able to use it because, my sister kept saying, make the video. And she's like, if you need help, let me know. And I was kind of like disappointed because, I wanted to learn it myself. I didn't, want to rely on her, and because she knows so much more. And so definitely having, a supportive teammate who, was willing to show me the ins and outs. And Kathy was great. She set up, our Adobe thing so we could all access it. And then I was able to kind of learn it really within a half hour. And it was great. And, getting ideas from the books, a lot of this stuff, like it talked about doing the different voiceovers, and kind of like how, setting your story. And at first, I thought that the only media really that we had been, that when I thought about this, making movies, digital storytelling, I really only thought of movies. It wasn't until I was, reading through some of the chapters that I was like, wow, there's so many other forms. And that's when, I had talked to our professor about, oh, could I, upload something on Twitter and then take pictures of it and have like kind of a dog and cat dialogue back and forth using Twitter. And that's, I was going to do that prior to taking some video of one of the dogs that I dog sit. And he liked to dance. So, it was a huge learning curve for me. It was jumping into something that I'm not normally, good at. I like to draw and I like to paint. And so this was like huge to, try and get the learning curve. And I think one of my, just getting back into being at school was huge, trying to keep down procrastination and, kind of stepping out of my comfort zone and knowing like, hey, you have to sit down, you have to do this. And definitely the Blackboard was very confusing because this is the first class I've taken online in a while. And, you know, trying to maneuver and find the different, like, you know, it took me a while to realize that all of the blog posts that we were supposed to upload, that I was supposed to post in one of the, you know, forums and say, oh, here, I uploaded it and attach the link. So I have like all my stuff, all my blog posts up on my, you know, on my little site that we created, our blog site. And I didn't realize that I was supposed to do that. So it's kind of a moot point now, but, you know, just little things, learning and trying to figure out, like, you know, staying on task. But, you know, no matter the grade, I feel like I learned a lot, and it was rewarding because now, I mean, I've shown my mom, you know, the Adobe online, and she's like, oh, we can make all these videos of the dogs, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, and, you know, doing family albums, which is kind of cool. And I just went to Ireland our last week, so that's why I haven't really been on, and it was amazing and incredible, and I took all these videos and pictures, and now I'm gonna make them into a little video, and it's exciting because, you know, it's something that's useful and I can use it. So I feel like I've come a pretty long way because you know, I feel like I kind of just was thrown out there to the wolves in my head, you know, like, oh no, this is something I'm not good at, so I can't do it. And I think it was mind over matter, because once I, you know, had someone to talk to, I think it would, if I had the team project in the beginning, I think I would have been a lot better, because it was like having a mini support system, and you got to talk to people, and we, you know, we texted and talked on the phone a lot, and it was just nice. It was nice having, you know, people who are going through the same thing and people who have ideas. And the brainstorming was great. And at first I was like, oh, team projects, you know, I always end up doing the brunt of the work. Oh, I'm scared. And, you know, this time it wasn't like that at all. It was really nice. And being able to talk with them about the mishaps that they had, and, you know, the user-friendly ways to do, you know, voiceovers, and using the text and the best uploading techniques and stuff. And I enjoyed that the most, I think. Yeah. So I really enjoyed the class, and I enjoyed getting to know all of you, and I wish you the best of luck in your future classes. Okay. Bye. Say bye, Biggs. He says bye.